Hey yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Carl back at it again. New day, same grind, y'all already know. Welcome to the daily art grind level 40, 39, 40. No, we're level 40 today, right? And I lost count. Let me check real quick. Level 40. Yeah, today's level 40. So yeah. So today's grind, we gotta do the usual, except that I've done yesterday, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, Thursday, I've done my last master study for the challenge. From now on, most of my studies, most of my how can I say this, my practice, not the performance practice, but the practice, the study is gonna be more focused on fundamental stuff instead of aesthetic and stylistic choices, meaning that I'm gonna focus really on the anatomy instead of working on the style that I want to draw in. For the style, which I'm just gonna use everything that I've done so far as reference, and I'm gonna make a document for myself, like I made for my own aesthetic breakdown, like what I like with the way I draw right now. And I'm gonna make a breakdown of the two artists I've been studying and apply them, combine them with my own breakdown, with my own aesthetic. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on improving my anatomy, improving some anatomy parts. And yeah, so most of the practice I'm gonna do is gonna be anatomy related. And starting next week, we're done for week 7. We're gonna start focusing on dynamic poses. So we're gonna have a lot of foreshortening, dynamic angles for the pose and everything. So those practices that I'm just gonna be more figure drawings practice, where the one that I did for the day, I think day 38 and 7, I did those. So yeah, that's the plan. And of course we're gonna still do some anatomy practices. Anyway, so for today we're gonna review the pelvis. So I took some pictures with my phone because as you can see, I'm using this book over here, but sometimes it's uncomfortable to draw and have the book beside me because I like to have my two hands free to draw. So I took pictures with my phone of the pelvis that I want to draw. And yeah, so we'll just do that. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a quick one because the pelvis, honestly, once you study it once you draw it once, it's pretty easy to understand. Of course, draw it a couple times to build muscle memory. And yeah, after that, I think it's pretty easy to draw the pelvis. Is not as complex as it looked. Well, it looked complex at first, but when you draw it, it's gonna become easier. And it's pretty much everything with the human body. Like everything you look at first look complex, maybe to the exception the skull. The skull is like, I think, is the more friendly looking part of the body. Like you look at it like, oh yeah, it's pretty easy. You just do a sphere, a cube under the sphere, then you add some holes in the face, and that's it. In the face, in the bones, and that's it. But the rest of the body is pretty intimidating. Like you look at the body, like, damn, is that a titan type shit? And yeah, so I think it can be intimidating. But like I said, keep drawing the thing over and over. It's gonna be easy. Alright, so I'm just gonna use my symmetry ruler. So because I'm gonna draw the front view and the back view. Even I'm gonna make my life simple for this practice because it's not the first time drawing the pelvis. I'm gonna make my life easier. And this is something that I keep saying every time when it comes to studies, that if it's the first time you draw that thing, if it's the first time that you're drawing a subject, I think it's good that you take the time to actually draw the whole thing without any shortcuts, without any tools, so you can build a muscle memory. I think you will remember the stuff even better. But then after you do it a couple times, you can start using some tools to make it easier. Like example for the pelvis, the thoracic cage, and even the skull. At some point, you realize that okay, the both sides are the same. You will realize it the moment that you start drawing it. And yeah. You can use the symmetry ruler to draw both sides, so drawing the both sides manually. But like I said, that's just a me thing. I like, for the first few times I'm studying something, I like to just do it myself because I learn better that way. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, I get it. And I know I get it when I'm able to draw it from memory. And by the way, I'm gonna start doing those things, doing those little tests, because it's been a while that I haven't drawn the anatomy from memory. I've been using the book as reference for all my reviews so far. Well, they are called reviews, so of course you gotta use the reference for that, but I need to make a test. Because I used to make a lot of tests when I first started studying anatomy. But then after a while, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna test. It's not that I'm not gonna test myself anymore. It's more like, oh, I'm just gonna review the thing with the actual book, and I'll notice things that I keep forgetting when I'm drawing it from when I do the tests. Like so far, with the what you call this, the arms muscles. I realized by doing the review that I kept forgetting one muscle, one smaller muscle, all the time. And I was like, oh shit, I will never notice this if I didn't do a review. Because I remember all the practices that I've done and all the tests that I've done. No, not practices, just the test. I remember all the tests that I've done, and I always ignore that muscle. And that muscle was the pronator teres. It's situated between the brachioradialis and the flexor carpi radialis. Yeah, my mind went back for a sec. I'm like, oh shit, what was the name again of that thing? But yeah, it's situated between those things. I always forget to draw it. Yeah, so doing some tests can help you. It's gonna be the way to see if you actually learn the thing. That's the front view. Pretty quick when you use the symmetry ruler. Bag tree. I don't know why I deleted the symmetry ruler. I could have just transferred to another layer. Yeah, also, I forgot to say it, but I think at this point you already know this, but like I always, take your pen, your paper, your tablet, or whatever you need to draw, let's go together for a, you don't want to sit there for the next hour or two and not draw at all. Give me a second, I'm just going to make my phone down properly. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to sit for the next hour and doing nothing. I want to draw something. You want to draw or grind a project that you want to work on, especially if you are it's the weekend now. Now you got no excuse. You got no excuse now. It's the weekend. Use the weekend to progress in your goals, your dreams, purpose. Don't want to waste it. Waste it and just sitting there all day and just binging Netflix shows. Or playing games all day. But I'm not gonna lie, I miss those times where I will allomas when I will just not allomas. I was just a natural thing that happens, you know, when you're younger. Like you spend all day playing games with the homies. I kind of miss those days. But that's all we're grinding, you know, to be able to, well, not playing games all day long like you used to do as a kid, but you know, have those moments in the future to have the freedom to do all that. Though knowing me, I know I will just focus on art and stop playing games all day. And honestly, I don't have the stamina anymore to do that, to play games all day. I mean, I can do it if I really need it, you know, or if I'm forced to it. For example, like last weekend, I didn't have my computer to work with, you know. So it was my friend was fixing it, so I just spent all day playing games, playing that new Zelda Zone Zero that came out, and I felt happy but felt awkward at the same time. I'm like, man, I'm slacking, but it's not that I'm slacking. It's just that I can't draw it for today. I can use a computer for the day. Yeah, there's always that guilt. And you gotta be comfortable with that guilt sometime. But don't get too comfortable with it. Because that guilt's gonna become something normal, and then you can be like, oh, it's okay if I don't grind for the day. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow be like, ah, it's okay, I can let myself loose again today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and then you'll never do it. Oh, yeah. Like I remember last year, 2023, I think I spent only 3 to 5 days max without touching a pen, like for the entire day. There were days that I said, okay, I'm gonna take a break from drawing, but I didn't actually take a break from drawing. I woke up, the first thing I do is like, okay, I'm gonna do a quick practice, then I'm gonna take rest for the day. That was my break, but I still draw something for at least an hour or two, you know. But for last year I spent only 3 to 5 days max without drawing anything. It's because last year I was in a mentorship as well, so every day I was doing some assignment. Then after my assignment, I'll do some personal art stuff, and then after the personal art stuff, I'll do even more studies. Yeah, so every day was a grinding day. Like right now, every day is a grind day, unless something happened and I can't grind for the day. But it's important to take breaks, because if you don't take breaks, you might easily burn out. Say the guy that barely take breaks, but yeah, I'm an exception. I like to think that I'm an exception to the rule. But yeah, no, it's important to take breaks, man. So I applied this how you call this rule, I guess, when it comes to my fitness, when it comes to the gym. Because I remember I used to go to the gym 5 times almost the entire week. I'll take maybe just 1 day break for the week, and man, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Like, bro, yo, you're going to the gym all racked up, you know, your body hurt and everything. You're barely able to lift the weight. You're barely able to do a bit of cardio or whatever. Though I barely do cardio nowadays, though. But you get what I mean. Like, you work out so much that you're too tired to even work out, and yeah. So now I'm really pacing myself when I work out. I work out 4 times a week, and the days that I don't work out, I'll do active resting, meaning that, you know, I'll still do a small activity that requires a movement. You know, go for a walk, jog, play basketball, you know, things like this. That doesn't require as much energy as lifting weights or doing calisthenics or the stuff. So yeah, it's important to take breaks, especially for a fitness journey. But when it comes to art, it's hard for me to gauge if I need to take a break or not. Like, I feel like I'm not. It's like I'm not. I don't. It's like, I gotta say this. You know, when you work out, you can feel you worked enough because you might be tired or your muscles are really like they can't lift anymore. You know, like at this point you feel like, okay, I've worked my muscle to the point that it can't lift anymore. You know, but art, I don't have an equivalent of that. Like, oh, I've drawn so much that I can't even touch the paint anymore type shit. You know, I mean, I think at this point this is burnout, but I don't want to reach that level to know, oh, okay, I need to take a break. It's just that I have to have an equivalent that tell me, okay, you can take a break for today. You know, you don't need to draw or anything like that, but it needs to be justified. And The only one of the moments that I allow myself to take a whole day break is when there's a game that come out that I really want to play, and you know I want to spend at least a good session playing the game. And when I say good session, like I mean like a good 4 or 5 hours playing non-stop type shit. Example, I think it was last year the game came out. Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game came out. I took a day to play the game. I think I played the game the whole day. Yeah, I didn't let the game go. I played the whole day, and the next day I went really hard in the grind. I went really hard to the grind, and I didn't touch my PS5 the entire day. And the day after that, I allowed myself to play the game just a little bit. You know, I play for an hour or two for the day, and then for the rest of the day, I just grind the art. That's what I did. And I think I even, yeah, I make a video about that, you know, the importance of taking break. Well, it's not about taking breaks, just that how you can avoid burnouts. Was yeah, a video about talking how to avoid burnouts. But for the thing though about this video is that it felt a bit weird to make that video because I never experienced burnout from what I know, from what I've seen. Like, yes, I got days that I felt that I didn't want to draw, but I still draw. You know, I was like, I don't feel like drawing, but I'm still gonna draw today. My brain be like, we drawing today. I said we drawing today. There's no, I don't want to draw today. Still gonna do it. Have to. Alright, side view. Then we're done. Yeah, that was a quick because really the pelvis is not that complex. It will take me more time if I didn't alter the pelvis at all. So now the side view, I can't use the symmetry roller because you know it's just one side of the pelvis you're drawing. Where the leg's gonna sit in the socket of the leg. This is where the gluteus maximus is gonna, well, the gluteus maximus is more like the side of the gluteus maximus that's gonna rest here, because most of the gluteus maximus is over there. It's gonna be here. And then you have a bit on the side. It's a rough way to draw it, but yeah. I did this part too long. Not too long, but too big. Maybe a bit forward. That. I know I said this before, but There's something relaxing about drawing the anatomy. Actually, just in general, I feel relaxed when I do studies compared to when I do when I draw characters for my manga or fan art. Like when I'm drawing a fan art or drawing a character for my manga, well, not so much from characters for my manga, because now I'm starting to be okay with it, but it's more fan art. I'm not stressed, it's just that I'm like, oh shit, I got some pressure on me, you know? I can feel the pressure. The spiritual pressure. Shout out to all the Bleach fans out there, though I never watched Bleach in my life. Actually, Cap, I've watched Bleach, it's just that I never kept up with it. I've dropped the anime. But I saw the newest seasons and I'm like, oh okay, that it looks cool. Just that I'm not invested enough to watch the anime. But maybe one day I'll watch it, because I said the same thing with Naruto. But to be fair, I watched Naruto on TV when I was a kid. Then it's only like in my later years when I start to find the websites to watch anime that I saw, oh, I can watch Naruto here. Well, I guess I can watch it. Because the last time I saw Naruto on TV, I think it was at the time they were chasing Sasuke. And I remember vividly, the last episode I saw on TV was the time where Rock Lee was doing the junk fist technique. He was fighting the guy that can use bones as weapons. And yeah, and that was the last episode I saw on TV. And was drunk on the Henny. I'm playing. There's no Hennessy in the Naruto. Same thing for GT. GT was the last Dragon Ball related stuff that I saw on TV. The last episode, I don't remember what was it, but Super Saiyan 4 wasn't there yet when I saw it on TV. I just learned the existence of Super Saiyan 4 when I first got my first access to the internet on YouTube. At the time where you had to watch anime, one episode of anime divided in 4 parts. And that was crazy back then. Nowadays people got the easy access to streaming websites. But nah, I struggle with the, oh yeah, you want to watch one episode of something, you gotta watch episode 1 part 1, episode 1 part 2, episode 1 part 3 in 480p. But that's crazy because, you know, we say 480p like as if it's a bad quality, but back then it was good. Anyway, for the animes we were watching, it was good. Maybe if you're doing a vlog or something, 480p was trash, but for anime, 480p was pretty fine. And it goes well with the aesthetic of the anime at the time. You know, the styles and all the stuff. And the first anime that I watched on YouTube was School Days. If you know, you know. Ah man, that anime traumatized me for my high school years. I said, yeah, I'm not getting a girlfriend. After that one episode, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting a girlfriend. Never mind. I'm not trying to go out like that. Well, at least I'm not trying to mess with multiple girls anyway. That's the lesson of the anime. Because you know how crazy people can be out there. Okay. Let me adjust this. I feel like today's gonna be a short one. After this I'm gonna do the performance practice of the day, so it's gonna be a short session today. I think the next few, I think for the next 2 weeks the shit's gonna be short as well, because I I think it all depends. Because if I'm doing an anatomy review of the torso, or full body anatomy review, like drawing the whole human body with the musculature and all this stuff, it's gonna take me time. But if I'm focusing on one body part at a time, depending on which body part I'm reviewing, it's gonna be faster or slower. Like the pelvis is pretty much easy. But alright, we got the 3 views of the pelvis. Here we go. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start testing myself soon, doing some anatomy test, anatomy review test to see if I retain some information. So I'm gonna start with the head. After that, we're gonna go to the torso. Then we're going to the pelvis, legs, feet, hands, arms, and yeah. So we're gonna do all that for the weeks that will come, and yeah, and then I'll correct myself and see, okay, what did I forget, what did I retain as information, and then I'll do a review depending on how bad I mess up. I don't think I'll mess up that bad. Knowing me, I will forget like smaller details or smaller muscles here and there, because from what I've realized so far when I'm drawing characters or the human body in general, I mostly remember the bigger muscles, the muscles that you can spot on the surface more easily, and I remember some of the smaller muscles, the minor ones, that they're here but they won't be seen at the surface unless you have a certain body type. Like if you're really shredded or fit, you won't be able to see some of those muscles. So yeah. Anyway, so that's it for the first practice. So it's been, how long have I been recording? 30 minutes? Well, 37 minutes actually, but almost 30 minutes. Do I take a break or should I go straight up drawing the thing? Right, yeah, let's take a break. I'm gonna take a long one. Well, for you guys, it's gonna be an instant, but yeah. So go drink some water, because I know your lips are dry as hell. Go drink some water, stretch. Eat a snack if you need to. Pause the video, and then we'll be right back doing the art grind. So I'll be right back. Alright, we back from the break. I hope y'all had a good one. If you didn't have a break, go take a break, man. Go drink some water with your dry lips. Anyway, so we're back. So now I'm gonna do my performance practice like always. And for today practice, I'm gonna draw my OC from my manga Elementasya called Mikhail. This is him right here, and I'm gonna use this pose right here to draw him. Why did it open in my other computer, my other screen? So I'm gonna use this pose here. I know what you're gonna say, but this is a female. This is a female body this is a woman that I'm drawing. A female body. This is a woman, and I'm gonna use this reference to draw a male character. Well, since right now the goal of my figure drawing is to be able to draw my characters in those figure drawing, like using the shape designs of the character to draw the pose. Well, it doesn't matter if the reference I'm using is a woman or man. It doesn't matter. I'll just adjust it to the proportion of my character anyway, which is he's smaller than a woman on this picture, and also the shape is gonna be different as well. Well, not that much different, because I can see a shape language here, or maybe I'm just imagining the shape in my head right now. But yeah, so so at this point right now, I don't really need to take specifically a female character as a reference to draw a female character. I can pick a reference that I like, that a man does or male does, and draw a female character doing the same pose. It's just I'm gonna just adjust it to the proportion in the proportion, the shape language that I want to draw this character, the character in question. So yeah, so I'm gonna use this pose here, and I'm gonna draw my character. So like I was gonna do everything in one layer, because we built like that. And that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be the first pose that I'm doing from the back view, right? Let me check real quick, because no, I did some poses. I did one actually, yeah, but well, it's not fully back view, it's just like more side view, but we see a bit of the back for this one. But I haven't done any back view yet. Oh no, I did one for half body. Yeah, I did this. But yeah, I didn't do it often. That's the thing. I didn't do it often. So yeah, I'm gonna take this opportunity to do this. Oh, this is a compilation of all the sketches that I've did. Because at the end of every month I always do this. I take all my sketches and put them in one canvas, so I can see the progress, and I can share it with the Discord to put all my sketches in one places. So yeah. Anyway, so let's get started, shall we? Also, I barely drew a side profile view for the head. That is a bit tilted down. Got a triangular shape. Well, triangular shape is just the features are more. There are features in the face that's really triangular. And right now we're just focusing on the shapes. There's no anatomical thing going on. We're gonna focus on the anatomy when the base is done. No, adjust stuff here and there. I think it's her body is tilting, like she's pushing her pelvis forward a little bit. I'm gonna make that little push as well. Let's make this slimmer. So this is the most recent redesign of my character that I've done here. I think it tilts that much as well. Think about like this. Let's resize this a bit. This makes me remember when I did the Master Sword of Color Reaper, when I drew a Spider-Man. I remember the Spider-Man that he drawn had a shape like this going on. Something like this. Maybe even more triangular. I don't fully remember, but I remember it was a triangular shape like this, similar to this. I need to make the head a bit smaller. Give him thin legs. Sorry. Let's stay zoomed out so you can see the entire picture properly. So I did this part too long. Let me use this part here. Longer. think it's, yeah, it's going outward. It's because she got a puffy top, baggy top. That's why I was like, wait. I thought the arm was going that direction, but actually the arm's going that direction, and the cooling is just making this look like the arm's going to that direction. Let's. I think this. Another thing that I want to. Well, I'm doing it pretty well now, but I need to be more aware of is that how thin or thick I want to make my shapes as well. Because I remember back then I used to just make like default size. Well, there's no default size, but you know, like I will always use the same size of cylinders or box cubes whenever I was drawing a character, without taking into consideration, oh, okay, maybe this character has thinner arms or thinner legs or whatever. I'll just make the adjustment once I start to make the details. But I think it's better that you do that from the foundation itself, so you can just I already how thin or thick some part of the body is. Make this more triangular. I feel like I made those legs too long now. Or at least the thighs were too long. I'm gonna draw the other accessories after. I'm just gonna draw the base of the sword at least. In this case, it's a machete. A wooden machete. Which I always have a hard time to decide how long I want it to make. It's pretty inconsistent in manga. The length of the machete is pretty inconsistent. Like, in one panel I'll make it short, in other panel I'll make it long enough so you can put his 2 hands on it. I got all those issues because I didn't take the time to properly design the machete. But never mind. I'm not gonna speak more than that because other than that's gonna be spoilers. Spoilers about things here and there. And I remember how I had a hard time to draw this draw the whatever you call those things to put the swords in this angle, and I was struggling. At those moments, it's really cool to have a 3D model of your prop, so you can just angle it whenever you want. And you can either copy paste it in your manga and, you know, make the adjustment with what you call this, with your aesthetics, you know, like draw over it, make it fit to your manga style. Or you can, if you were doing it in color, well, I know in webtoons, what happened after is that they just take the 3D model and they insert it in the panel. Oh, sorry. And they're gonna make some small touch-ups here and there to make sure that it fits the lightning, the mood, and all this stuff of the panel. I think I can start drawing the detail now. Let me see. I think there's one like that's thicker than the other one. Because of his clothing, we won't be able to see the shape of his body that I made, because his clothing is more blocky, more it's floaty. Okay, this side with no scar. You know, I need to bring those. Oh shit, yeah, for a second I was like, oh wait, did the recording stop? Did I stop recording? I think I did this body too long. Just like it looks like it looks like I drew a older version of him. Like because here he's 12 years old. Like here maybe he's like 16, 17. That's a problem when you draw a character that got a lot of rough features or a lot of triangular shape. They can look old pretty quick. Buddy. We want to reverse. Yeah, same thing here. All right, now the pants. Confuse the two-line words here. Makes lower. Let me make this right here. Yes. I think what I thought. I was like, wait, I think it got pockets. What the pocket you guys? For the stop pockets I give him? Like the cargo pants pockets? I'm gonna refine my lines here. After that, we're gonna do the other arm and then we'll be done. How long it's been? 1 hour 7 minutes. Okay. Doesn't matter. Was that an awkward position? The way I drew this awkward. This makes sense. Ah, true. This covers, but this will cover. This will cover this. I feel like I make this guy tanky. It's not because of the clothing, but it's not supposed to be that tanky, that bulk. Let me just. Just supposed to have a wide back, pretty skinny. A skinny boy. Alright, so we're done. At least I'm done. I don't know about you if you finish your own grind, but hey, I hope you made some progress in this hour of the grind. So it's gonna be a short one today. Tomorrow's gonna be also another short one since I'm gonna do a review of the head. Actually, we're gonna draw. We're not gonna draw like an actual head. I'm gonna draw heads in different angles. This is what I'm gonna practice. And yeah, then after that we're gonna do performance practice. Probably gonna do a portrait, not a full body. We'll see. But yeah, that will be the practice for tomorrow. But this is it for today. So we got my original character, the kill from my manga Elementasya. That, by the way, you can read the first 4 chapters for free on my website. The link is in the description box below. And yeah, if you like it, feel free to share with your friends, families, or anyone that you think is gonna like the type of story that I'm writing. So yeah, so that'll be it for today. So I hope you had a good grind session. And yeah, so like always, you can follow me on my socials. The link to my Twitter, Instagram, and are in the description box below. Also my website. And like always, you know, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss my daily art grind videos that I upload every day till August 19th. And yeah, so like always, keep grinding, take some break, and don't slack. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the daily art grind level 41. And also I'll probably be streaming on Twitch at 4 p.m. EST to 7 p.m. EST to play some games if the game works properly on my computer, because everything seems to be working fine. It's just when I'm playing games that my computer be like, oh shit, I can handle this shit. But yeah, anyway, so I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your weekend. All right, peace.